Right now, Facebook is in quite a pickle. The Cambridge Analytica scandal, where 89 million people had their data used for political strategy, was a big breach in trust. But we're not just upset because of a violation in privacy. We're upset because we've realized the price we pay for free apps and an internet built on advertising. Now, we can delete our accounts and demand change all we want, but understanding the story of how we got here can actually teach us how to fix Facebook. Hi, my name's Drew, and welcome to The Curiository, a channel where we ask questions and tell stories to learn more about the world, about each other, and about ourselves. Right now, you're watching this video on a website that costs billions of dollars to maintain. So a question for you. Why is this website free? Well, to answer that, we have to go back to the 90s. In those early days of the internet, the only thing people really did online was email. But developers were really excited to use this new technology to connect people and solve their problems. So they started experimenting and making stuff for fun. They weren't focused on making money, so they just put it up for free. But kind of unexpectedly, some of the experiments became really popular. Developers started gaining thousands of users who were loving what they created. They felt like rock stars. To keep these users happy though, they needed more server space, bandwidth, and features. And all of those things cost money. And even though these websites were now providing a lot of value to people's lives, even more than a lot of desktop software, users didn't want to pay for it. They wanted everything on the internet to stay free. So developers were kind of stuck. They wanted to keep providing value to people's lives, but they were losing money without a sustainable business model. So advertisers came to developers with an offer they just couldn't refuse. We'll pay all of your costs if you can put our ads in front of people most likely to buy our stuff. And when that deal was struck, we went from being the users of these sites to the product. For a long time though, we didn't notice that anything had changed. Sure, we'd see a pre-roll ad, a banner, a sponsored post, but these things were more annoying than anything else. However, over time, developers started designing these apps no longer to make us happy, but to make us spend more time using them. They stopped focusing on connecting us and started focusing on grabbing our attention with constant notifications, gamified features, auto-playing video playlists, and feeds that you can read and read and read and always feel behind. Because of this advertiser model, the internet became a place where we feel addicted and anxious and depressed. And the kicker is, as much as we complain, it's our fault. We told these sites we wanted it all for free, not knowing the price we would pay. So, a question. How do we fix it? Well, if we want developers to create things that truly provide value to our lives, we should follow suit. Facebook makes $40 billion a year serving ads to 2 billion users. That's $20 per user per year. I don't know about you, but I would pay 5 cents a day to not have Facebook profile me and match me up with advertisers. Hashtag IWouldPay. I would pay to have Facebook be designed to make me feel good about myself, instead of being designed to keep me on the platform longer. I would pay. I would pay to have Facebook only have to worry about helping me share stories and photos with my friends, and never be put in a situation where they accidentally give my data to third parties or foreign governments who use my information for evil. I would pay. I would pay 5 cents a day to help make the internet a place where I can feel safe and goofy and curious and happy. So a question, would you? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below or in the live stream discussion tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. This video was produced by our patrons on Patreon, including Harry and Erika Lister, the Jeans family, the Lawson family, Andrew James, and my parents. If you want to get more involved in this channel, get behind the scenes content, and help keep these videos ad-free, consider becoming a patron for as little as $1 a video. There's a link in the description. But as always, I'll see you next time in The Curiository.